crown of the head, breathing in, breathing out. So I'll go this way so you can see. So you hollow in the sternum, roll through the spine, lifting up, breathing in. Tuck the chin, hollow through the sternum, rolling through, breathing in, and breathing out. Breathing in, and hollowing. This time we're going to reverse. So we're going to roll up through the spine. So you're going to come flat back forward, and then you're going to bend the knees, roll up. So it's like we're going like that with the spine. So letting the hips go, bending the knees, rolling up. And again, let the hips lead, go back, bend the knees. And then from here, we're going to inhale, palms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. And breathing out, just let everything relax. Press the palms into the floor. We're going to take one leg back into a plank and then the other. So you want to drop the pelvis, push forward over the fingertips. We're going to do a bit of core work today. So easier option, you can put the knee down. We're going to do 2 press-ups and 4 knee to elbows. So we're going to hug the elbows in and up, hug the elbows in, up, and then knee, 2, 3, 4. Harder option, elbows in, knees off, pushing down, breathing in, breathing out, hugging the elbows in, pushing back up, and knee, 2, 3, 4. If that was too easy for you, you can lift a leg off, elbows hugging in, pushing back up, elbows hugging in, pushing back up, and knee, 2, 3, 4. Last time, take the other leg off, elbows in, pushing back up, elbows in, pushing back up, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And lifting the hips. Inhale, rise up onto the spine. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Bend the knees. Inhale, scoot the arms. And exhale to heart center. We're going to do 4 rounds of sun salutation. If you're intermediate, keep going, keep jumping back, lifting a leg. If you're beginner, you're going to cock a knee. Here we go. Inhale, palms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, weight in the toes. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, lift the downstage leg as high as you can. Exhale, coming through to a lunge, press through the palms, knee to your nose. Coming through to a plank, push forward over the fingertips, knees down, untuck the toes, elbows in. Inhale to cobra, drawing the shoulders down. Peeling back down, tucking the toes under, pushing back into downward dog. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Either walk or hop your feet to your hands. Bend the knees. Inhale, scoop the energy up. And exhale to heart center. Second time. Breathing in. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the head. If you need to bend to knees, you can. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, lift the upstage leg as high as you can. Coming through to a lunge, hands press into the mat, knee to your nose. You're going to curve through the spine, into the plank, push forward over the wrists, knees down, untuck the toes, elbows in, nose to mat. Inhale, roll the shoulders back into cobra, peeling back down, arcing back through to downward dog. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, and walk or hop your feet to your hands. Bend the knees, inhale, scoot the arms up. Exhale to heart center. Twice more like that, or you can make it a little bit harder. Breathing in. I'll show you a slightly harder version. Breathing out. Relax the head, looking between the knees. Inhale, lift the focus. And you're going to lift the downstage leg as high as you can. Coming into a lunge, press through the palms. And then keep the knees off, push forward over the fingertips. Elbows in, nose to the mat. Inhale to your upward dog. Legs engaged, peeling back through to a downward dog. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Hopping or walking your feet to your hands, extend the legs. Bend the knees, inhale. And exhale. Good work. One more time. Here we go. Breathing in. And exhale. Weight on those toes. Inhale, lift the upstage leg. Exhale, through to the lunge. Press through, knee to your nose, into your plank. Push forward over the wrists. You can put the knees down if you need to, nose to mat. Up to your upward dog. Peel over those feet. Into downward dog. From here, you can stay in downward dog, or you can come into balasana for a rest. You decide. Count 3 to 4 breaths here. push back into our downward dog. And we're going to inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. We're going to exhale, you're going to make small circles, leading with the heel, so you can flex the foot or you can point the toes. This will get into the glutes, and imagine you're taking the foot right to the side. One more time. And then going on to the other side. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. You're going to open the leg out. You can point the toes if you want to. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, imagine it's coming around to the neighbour. If we were in class together and you were next to someone, breathing in. And exhale. And then meeting back in downward dog. Feet in line with the hips. We're going to inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. We're going to exhale, bring it in between the hands into a lunge. You're going to have your hands either side of your front foot. If you can't quite reach, you can put hands on a block. We're going to bend the front knee, and then we're going to gently straighten the front leg and flex the foot. We're going to bend the knee, check it's in line with the fifth toe, and gently coming back. And if you don't like that second movement, you can stay here and lift up one arm. So that's slightly easier than drawing the hips back. If you find the flexibility of your hamstring a bit hard, you can put your hands on a block. Bend the front knee and flex. And let the hips go back. We're going to stay here. This time see if you can keep your hips square. We're going to lift and rotate. I've got the same arm as stretched out front leg, lifting up to the sky. Breathe in here, breathing out, coming back into the lunge. From here, you're going to drop your leg, the knee, down into a nice lizard pose. If you've got a block, you can put the block under your head and relax the head into your book or block. You're going to relax on those forearms, or if that's too hard, you can stay up on the toes. We're going to tuck the toes under at the back. From here, I'm going to show you, you can either take the leg straight back, or you're going to take it around to the back, and then we're going to come into a plank pose. If that's too tricky, you can come down onto the elbow, elbow under the shoulder. If that's too easy, from here, you can lift up the top leg. You can flex the toes, or it might not be touching. Keep lifting the hips up, keep lifting, keep lifting. And then gently coming back around to lizard, onto a lunge. We're going to now turn diagonally. I'm going to turn my heel towards my midline into ninja. Knees over the toes. We're going to transfer to the back. You're going to flex your toes. You don't have to have the heel down. If that's too easy for you, you can stretch the arms up. And we're going to transfer back around to the front. We're going to lift the hops, the hips up, and into wide angled pose. You're going to stretch the arms out in front of you. If your hamstrings are super tight, you can give your knees a little bend, and then try and keep your back nice and straight. If you've got a block, you can also bend the knees a bit and make sure you're flat back. If you're super flexible, you can walk your hands around in between the legs. And we're going to release from here. We're going to gently rotate around back into, I keep forgetting the name of this tonight, lizard pose. And then from here, bring the front leg to meet the back leg, straight like that, or you can stretch out to the side, circle around to the back. Chaturanga, so we're going to push forward over the fingertips, bend the elbows, nose to the mat. Inhale, you might be in your cobra, or you might be in your upward dog. Peeling back into downward dog. We're going to go the other side. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. And we're going to exhale, bring the knee in between the hands into the lunge. Hands either side of your front foot into lizard, knee above the ankle. We're going to gently straighten the back leg and flex the toes, keep the hips squares. If you don't like that, you can come into a lunge and stay in one nice long lunge. If you're happy, you're going to let the hips come back, so we're going to get a bit of movement. Keep both legs straight. Imagine you're bringing your belly towards the floor in a diagonal line, letting the hips come back, belly coming towards the thumb. One more time, bending the knee forward and bringing back. This time lifting up the same arm as that front leg. And if that's a bit too tricky, you can grab a block, put your hand on the block, and that just gives you a little bit of a help here. And breathing in, breathing out, coming back into lizard. And then from here, hands either side of that front leg, taking that leg around, we're going to come into our side plank. Easier option, come down onto the elbow. Harder option, up on the hand. You're going to lift the hips. If that's still too easy for you, you can lift the top leg. You want to keep pushing the hips up to the sky. You can take the toe if you like, or you can keep the leg a little bit lower. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You can do this. Breathe in. Exhale, and we're going to come over into our lunge again. This time we're going to drop the knee and really relax into our lizard. So you can stay up on your hands. Nice long length in the cervical spine. Or you can come down onto the forearms, or you can relax your head on a block. Keep breathing here. Really allow that right hip flexor to press towards the floor. And then coming back up. So I'm going to tuck the toes at the back, ground the back toes. I'm going to bring the heel towards me and diagonally position my body into ninja. I might need to put one hand behind me to help me. Knee going over the toe. You're going to lift the hips and transfer to the back, flexing the toes. If that's too easy for you, don't use your hands. Keep a nice straight spine. And lifting the hips up and in a wide angled flow. So again here, you can stretch the arms out in front of you. You can bring your hands behind you. If we're a bit tight in the hamstrings, you can bend the knees. And again, use those blocks or books to keep the back nice and straight. You can give a little bend here. And relax the shoulders. One more breath in here. Keep the weight in the balls of those toes. Breathing out. Inhale. We're going to use our hands to gently walk us around so that we're internally rotating into our lunge. Knee above the ankle. We're going to sweep that leg around into plank. Push forward over the fingertips. You can put the knees down, knees off. Hug the elbows in, nose to the mat. Inhale either to your cobra or your upward dog. Pushing back into downward dog. And then from here you can rest in Balasana or you can stay in downward dog. Here we're all going to meet in downward dog. We've got one more flow to do. We're going to inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. We're going to exhale, bring the leg in between the hands, turn the back foot out 45 degrees. Inhale and exhale, opening out into warrior two. So you want to gently tuck the pelvis, soften the ribs. Check the knees going over the ankle, over the fifth toe, pressing down through the palms. We've got a little bit more bend here. I'm going to give you two options tonight. See if you can pull up the muscles behind the back knee. So an easier option is going to let the elbow relax on the thigh and stretch forward. Be nice and light with the elbow. Harder option, interlace the fingertips. Inhale, lift the sternum. Exhale, surrendering the crown of the head towards the mat. So we're opening the shoulders here. Keep breathing in. In and out, nice and gentle. And if you're here, be nice and light with the elbow. Stretch forward towards the laptop. And then from here, we're going to release through the hands. You're going to internally rotate the back leg into a lunge. I'm going to just stay there. I'm going to change position so you can see. So we're here in your lunge. You're going to push up into flamenco. So you're going to, I've made up flamenco for tonight. You're going to scoop your belly over your thigh. So it's a hamstring stretch. And you're going to squeeze your glute as well. So you're working your glute. You're bringing your upstage heel to your sit bone. Again, if that's tricky, you can put your hands on blocks so that you keep the back. I need to keep my back a little bit more flat. There we go. If you've got the flexibility, You're going to put the hands down, draw the knee to the shin. Okay, from here, we're going to take that back leg back into the lunge. Again, bring the knee through to your plank. Elbows in, nose to the mat. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, peeling back into downward dog. We're going to go the other side. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. We're going to exhale, bring it in between the hands. Turn out the back foot completely to the side. Heel to heel alignment. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Soften the sternum, ribs. Tap the pelvis slightly. Check your third finger. Is it in line with your back third finger? Press through the palms. Look at that knee. Is it over the ankle, going over the fifth toe? Slightly lighter option. You're going to relax the elbow and reach forward as far as you can. Slightly harder, interlace the fingertips. Inhale, lift the sternum. Exhale, bring the crown of the head over. Now the weight of the hands to open the shoulders. Keep breathing here. You want the knee to stay exactly where it is, over the ankle, over the fifth toe. You're going to release through the hands. Rotate that back leg in, so you're internally rotating the back leg. We're going to bring the hands either side of the front foot. I'll turn this way so you can see. So I've got my downstage leg stretched out. I'm going to push up into my flamenco. So to make this easier, I'm going to put my hands on a block and keep my spine. I need to lift Mula Bandha. And if I'm nice and flexible, I can put my hands down and bring the knees together and bring the nose towards the shin. One more breath here. So this is a stretch of the hamstring. It's going to work your ankle stability as well. And we're going to take that lifted up leg into a lunge. Bring the other leg back. Push forward over the fingertips, elbows down. You're going to come into your cobra, drawing the shoulders back, or upward dog, lifting here. And coming over the ankles. And then I'm going to give you a choice. If you want to take a second just to relax in Balasana